There's Randy Savage versus Butch Reed is up next, again in the tournament. It's only a 5-minute contest, this one, and it ends when Savage slams Reed off the top rope, then hits the flying elbow drop for the pin. Alex, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I didn't mind this. It was all right, 5 minutes. Savage is just amazing, isn't he? He just looks like a champion straight away. I love that Ventura is bigging him up throughout the match, even though he's the heel commentator, but he's doing his best, to big him up as well. Great selling from Savage, which I'll talk about a bit later on as well. Yeah, it was all right. It was okay. Introduces Savage into the tournament. It was what it was.
I think this is what I feel about all these matches, to be honest, is they're all fine. There's nothing terrible. Like, they're all fine. They're occasionally there's a little bit of a blown spot. Occasionally the end's a bit cheap. But ultimately, they're fine. They're not Fabulous Moolah versus Velvet McIntyre at WrestleMania 2, for example. They are fine. They're just not standout. They're not... You're never going to remember them, but they're okay. I've got no problem with it. And I think this is why I don't mind a large tournament, because I'm like, well, as long as the matches are short, it's not really a problem. It still holds that kind of investment for me just to see who progresses and then what matches that creates in the future. And then therefore, I genuinely, when it comes to a tournament, I don't think I watch it like I normally would, which is critically assessing the matches. I actually do start to get into the sporting conceit of the tournament itself. And therefore, that's why I think I like the tournaments, because they allow that kind of removal of, the quality doesn't matter that much. It's now just about finding out what's going to happen.
I agree with that, actually, Ben. I think whenever wrestling can be more sporting like that, for me is a positive thing. This here for me, I mean, I'm quite an emotional guy, Alex. We're meeting today the first time. If I get through this without a little tear in my eye welling up thinking about Randy Savage, and I've done a good job, because this guy was my absolute childhood hero, my first favourite. I literally love this bloke. But this was just like Randy and Elizabeth. What a combo. Elizabeth in her blue dress with huge 80s ruffles on the shoulder, just incredible. And this is the moment where I got annoyed with this crowd. I actually wrote, this stinking crowd didn't know what they were seeing here. Imagine going back and seeing Randy Savage and Elizabeth coming out together in the 80s. Unbelievable. And this was the best thing on the show up to this point. Exactly what it needs to be. Randy Savage, beat a name, clean as a whistle, elbow drop. Very good. This is exactly what it needs to be.
I'm looking forward to the emotion that's going to come out from you, Stephen, later on as we get towards the end of this show, because you were legitimately close to tears then.